Fulton Steamer basketball is on the air live from Stan Boardman Court here at Fulton High School. It is an NUIC Southern Division matchup tonight as the Fulton Steamers play host to the Polo Marcos. How you doing, everybody? Robert Bertram live from Stan Boardman Court here. A good crowd from both schools to watch this matchup tonight between these Southern Division foes. The first of two regular season meetings between Fulton and Polo. The JV game going to Fulton. They defeated Polo 46-28 as the varsity teams getting in their final warm-ups before we get to the start of tonight's contest. Taking a look at the Polo Marcos, they come in tied for second in the NUIC South at 2-1. Overall, Polo with a record of 8 wins and 7 losses. They come into the contest tonight having won 3 of their last 5 ball games. Offensively, Polo comes in averaging just under 50 points a game. Defensively, the Marcos giving up an average of nearly 51 points per game. Polo, under the direction of 20th year head coach Matt Messer, had a chance to talk to him during the JV game. He has a record of 327 wins and 233 losses. So again, the Polo Marcos 2-1, tied for second in the NUIC South, 8-7 on the season. They've won 3 of their last 5 heading into this one tonight. Fulton Steamers coming in at 1-2 in the NUIC South, currently tied for 4th. Overall, the Steamers with a record of 6 wins and 11 losses. And opposite of Polo, the Steamers have dropped 3 of their last 5 games heading into this matchup here this evening. Offensively, the Steamers come in averaging at 47.5 points per game. Defensively, Fulton giving up an average of just over 52 points per game. Jacob Voss, the leading scorer for the Steamers, he's averaging just under 14 points per game. Landon Liu, the second leading scorer, he is averaging nearly 12 points per game. Then it drops down to Owen Van Zuden, averaging over 6.5 a game. D'Angelo Dodd averaging at 6.5 points per game. And Jace Bielenberg is averaging just under 6 points per game. As far as this series is concerned, last year the Steamers swept the 2 regular season meetings with Polo, winning here at Stan Boardman Court 50-20 and up at Polo 62-47. In fact, Fulton has won 9 of their last 10 games with Polo. The last Steamer loss to the Marcos was back on February 8th of 2023 when Polo defeated the Steamers 38-36 at Polo. So the Steamers, of course, under the direction of 13th year head coach R.J. Coffey. He comes in with a record of 245 wins and 144 losses. So again, the Steamers at 1-2, currently tied for 4th in the NUIC South. Overall, a record of 6 wins and 11 losses. They have dropped 3 of their last 5 games heading into this matchup here tonight with the Polo Marcos. So there you have a look at both the Fulton Steamers and the Polo Marcos as we're just moments away from getting this contest underway here from Stan Boardman Court. Again, the JV game going to Fulton. They defeated Polo 46-28. As we're going to get our national anthem, and then we will get to tonight's starting lineups for Fulton and Polo. Sit back and enjoy this one. Glad to have you aboard wherever you're tuning in our telecast tonight, whether you're in Polo, Fulton, across the river in Iowa, down in Missouri, Tennessee, Florida, Arizona, elsewhere across the country. Glad to have you tuning in for NUIC Southern Division basketball here tonight from Stan Borgman Court. And first we'll have the playing of our national anthem by the Fulton High School Pep Band, and then we'll get to tonight's starting lineups. But first, here is our national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to the Stan Borgman Court for tonight's game between the visiting Polo Marcos and your Fulton Steamers. Please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
So there you have our national anthem. Now we'll get to tonight's starting lineups. First off, for the visiting Polo Marcos in their blue uniforms with the gold and white numerals and trim. Again, under the direction of 20th year head coach Matt Messer. For Polo, it'll be 00, J.T. Stevenson, a 6'1 senior. Also at a guard, it'll be number 4, Mercer Mumford, 6'1 junior. Third guard will be number 13, Eli Perez, a 5'11 junior. Also at a guard will be number 14, Jordan Reed, a 5'10 junior. And the forward for the Marcos will be number 32, Corbin Kavanaugh, a 6'3 senior. So the 8-7 Polo Marcos and 20th year head coach Matt Messer will go with a starting lineup of 3 juniors and 2 seniors. As is tradition here at Fulton High School, the lights go down, the scoreboard lights up with Fulton Steamer boys basketball highlights, and then we'll get to the Steamer starting lineup here tonight. Again, a good crowd on hand here at Stan Borgman Court for this one. I understand it is packed the house night, and the Steamer side across the way is pretty much full. Few empty seats scattered about. Again, these two teams, this is the first of 2 regular season meetings. They'll meet one more time at Polo during the regular season. Now let's get to the starting lineup for the Fulton Steamers. For the Steamers at a guard, it'll be number 1, Braden Myers, 5'11 senior. Also for the Steamers, it'll be number 2, D'Angelo Dodd, the 6'1 freshman. Also at a forward spot will be Jacob Voss, the 6'2 senior. Landon Liu inside the 6'4 senior. And the other guard for the Steamers, number 15, Owen Van Zuden, the 5'8 junior. So the starting five tonight for the 6-11 Fulton Steamers and 13th year head coach R.J. Coffey will consist of 3 seniors, 1 junior, and 1 freshman. So there you have the starting lineups, and we're set to tip this one off tonight from Stan Borgman Court. But first, we'll get the scoreboard straightened out. And then we'll get tonight's contest underway. Everybody's ready except the scoreboard. Normally it comes back up. There it is. We're ready to go. All right, now we'll officially get underway here from Stan Borgman Court. Ball in the air, tap controlled by the Steamers. As we're underway, first of 2 regular season meetings, Fulton and Polo, NUIC Southern Division clash here tonight. And the Steamers going to turn it over as Jacob Voss could not hold on to the basketball, lost it out of bounds. And Polo will have it, length of the floor to go. Steamers will pick them up at half court. Mercer Mumford with the ball, off of the right side to Stevenson. Stevenson kicks it back to Perez. Cut off at the free throw line to Stevenson for 3. It's up and good. JT Stevenson with a 3. And Polo with an early 3-0 lead. Fulton with the basketball. Landon Liu on the baseline. Gives it off to a cutting Braden Myers, who had his shot blocked. And then we're going to get a blocking foul on Braden Myers. So Braden picks up his first personal, first on the team in the quarter. And the basketball belongs to Polo. So Marcos look to build on a 3-0 lead. Perez has it, cut off free throw line, back to Stevenson. Stevenson near side, Mumford for 3. It's up, no good. Landon Liu with a rebound, and he is going to be fouled. Foul whistled on Kavanaugh, his first on the Marcos. And the Steamers with a basketball, down 3, 6:50 left here in the opening quarter. D'Angelo Dodd with the ball on the near side. Drives to the basket, scoops it up, no good. He hits the floor, is fouled. And we'll have a couple free throws coming up. Foul on Kavanaugh. He quickly has picked up 2 fouls. So D'Angelo Dodd at the free throw line shooting 2. First one up and in. Dodd just 41% free throw shooter on the season, but he hits the first. has a second one coming here. It's in the air and also good. And makes it a 3-2 Polo lead. So Steamers cut the deficit down to 1 on a pair of free throws by the freshman D'Angelo Dodd. Stevenson with the ball for the Marcos. Off to Mumford. Mumford driving the lane, kicks it back to Perez. He'll take it to the basket and scoop it up and in. Eli Perez with a basket. It's 5-2 Polo. Matching their biggest lead at 3 right now. 6:18 to play in the quarter. Voss, shot was no good. Rebound comes off to Polo. Marcos with the ball. Perez back to Mumford. Open for 3. It's up, no good. Rebound Steamers, quickly off and running. Dodd to Lou. Loose, fires, shot short. Rebound slapped around. Owen Van Zuden comes up with it and lays it in. And makes it 5-4. Steamers within 1. 30-second timeout by Fulton. We'll keep it right here. 5-4 Polo. Here in the opening quarter, the Marcos jumped out to a 3-0 lead. Steamers cut it to 1 at 3-2. Then Polo went back up 5-2. And then the Steamers now back within 1 at 5-4. 5:53 left here in quarter number 1 from Stan Borgman Court. So it will be Fulton basketball. Rather, it'll be Polo basketball. Fulton falls back defensively. Following the Steamer timeout, Marcos. And we're going to get a blocking foul on D'Angelo Dodd. His first. Second team foul on the Steamers in the quarter. Polo will inbounds far side of the floor at the midcourt stripe. In their offensive zone, Stevenson into Mumford. Mumford with the basketball. Swings it on the near side to Reed. Perez. Kavanaugh down low in the corner to Reed. Reed lost the ball. Steamers come up with it on the Polo turnover. Braden Myers back to Owen Van Zuden. Van Zuden, runner in the lane, got it. Nice move by the junior Owen Van Zuden on the runner. And the Steamers, for the first time tonight, have the lead at 6-5. 5:19 to play. Mumford shot no good. Rebound Voss up to Landon Liu. Liu to the hole, scoops it up and in. Landon Liu on the fingertip roll, his first basket. And the Steamers with their biggest lead at 3 right now, 8-5. And then Polo's going to turn the ball over. So Fulton basketball looking to build on a 3-point lead. 5 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter from Stan Borgman Court. Unpack the house night. Myers on the near side. They're going to give him the shot. He takes the 3. It's up no good. Had a good look. Here comes Mumford down low. Shot good. Count the basket. A blocking foul on D'Angelo Dodd. So the junior, Mercer Mumford, takes it strong to the basket. Draws the blocking foul on D'Angelo Dodd, his second. And Mumford will look to convert a 3-point play the old-fashioned way with a free throw. Dodd will have a seat on the bench with 2 fouls, replaced by Jace Bielenberg, the 6'2 senior. So Mumford at the line, trying to tie up the game for the first time. Free throw is up and in. A 3-point play by Mercer Mumford. And for the first time tonight, we're tied at 8. Landon Liu with the ball on the baseline. Back out to Braden Myers. 3 on the way. Got it. Braden Myers knocks in his first basket, a big 3. And for Braden, just his second 3-point basket of the season made. 11-8 Steamers. Stevenson to Perez. Back to Stevenson. Stevenson with the ball. Still dribbling, top of the key. Swings it near side now to Reed. cut off for the baseline, cross court, Mumford open three. It's no good. And we'll head the other direction. Steamers with the basketball. Van Zuden, baseline, Myers, inside to Lou, got it. Nice ball movement by the Steamers. Lou finishes it off with his second basket, and the Steamers with a 5-point lead. At 13-8, their biggest advantage of the ball game. 3:40 to play here in the opening quarter. Polo with the ball, Stevenson. He's going to pop a three. This one is in and out. And the rebound comes off to Fulton. Braden Myers near side to Bielenberg. Down low to Landon Lou. Right side for three. Lou feels it. And they're going to give him two. He must have had a foot on the line. And that'll make it a 7-point Fulton lead at 15-8. As the Steamers right now on a 7-0 run to grab their biggest lead of the ball game. And it will lead to a Polo timeout. And it's a full timeout, so we'll take one as well. 3:19 to play. Steamers up 7 here in the opening quarter. Back with more after this timeout.
We've got a saying around here that says we're just regular people helping regular people. And I think it's more than a saying. I think when you walk through the door, you realize that.
We believe in being good stewards of what has been entrusted to us, and that includes people trusting us to manage their money that they work their whole life to achieve, and that's their nest that they're going to retire on.
Robert Bertram back here at Stan Borgman Court. 3:19 remaining, quarter number one. It's Fulton 15, Polo 8. Steamers currently on a 7-0 run to grab their biggest lead of the ball game after Polo had come back to tie it up at 8 apiece. Stevenson with the basketball, right side. Gives it off to Mumford. Back to Stevenson. Stevenson with the ball to Perez. Perez back to Stevenson, right corner. Fakes, drives, he's cut off. Needs some help, gives it to Mumford. Mercer Mumford with the ball, 2:50 to play in the quarter. Mumford kicks it out to Kavanaugh, near side to Perez. Perez cut off free throw line, forces it inside. Kavanaugh spins, fires, shot, no. Bielenberg with a rebound. Fulton with a basketball and a 7-point lead, 2.5 to play, opening quarter. Baseline, Landon Lou. Backs in, kicks it out on the wing to Braden Myers. Myers kicks it near side. Bielenberg for three. Up, got it. 3-point basket for Jace Bielenberg. And that'll be his 5th 3-point basket of the season and give the Steamers a 10-point lead at 18-8. 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Stevenson kicks it down low to Kavanaugh. Back on the wing. Stevenson for three. It's up and good. JT Stevenson knocks in his second three, puts an end to the Steamer run. It's 18-11 Fulton. Bielenberg right side for three. It's up, no good. And the rebound out of bounds to Fulton. Tate Norman in the lineup now for the Steamers. Coming out will be Braden Myers. Fulton will inbounds the basketball under their basket. 1:45 left in the quarter. It's a 7-point Fulton lead. Jacob Voss to Landon Lou. Inside to Bielenberg. His shot up and good off the glass. Bielenberg with 5. Steamer lead is 9, 20-11. Polo basketball. Kaysen Grobe, the sophomore in the game now. For Polo. Where's number 3? He has it right now. Grobe off to Mumford. Mumford with the ball. Double team, kicks it out on the wing. In the corner, Kavanaugh trying to drive to the basket. Kicks it out to Grobe, far side. Good defense by the Steamers. 20-11, Fulton by 9. Here's Stevenson for 3. It's up, no good, off the back of the iron. Steamers with a basketball. Van Zuden, far side. to Norman, top of the key. Back to Van Zuden. See if the Steamers work for the final shot, leading by 9. Bielenberg has it out front. Brings it on the near side. Back to Jacob Voss. 26 seconds to play. Voss tucks the ball under his right arm. Now he's going to dribble it to the far side. 18 seconds to play in the quarter, and that's what the Steamers are going to do. Work for the final shot, leading by 9. It's tapped out of bounds. Last touch, Polo. Steamers will inbounds in front of the Marcos bench with 12.3 to play here in the quarter. Bielenberg to trigger the ball in. Into the corner to Voss. Cross court, Norman. Down low, Landon Liu in traffic. Spins, fires, shot no good. Rebound to Polo. Now the ball stolen away by Owen Van Zuden. 3 is up, no good, and that is the quarter. So at the end of one quarter of play in this NUIC Southern Division matchup, it's Fulton 20, Polo 11. Back with the second quarter after this timeout.
When I walk in the morning to the time I go home at night, I'm helping people, and they're doing things that made me nervous the first time and even the second time, and that is buying or financing a home. It makes me happy to be able to help them be more comfortable in that process, and that's generally the case. By the time we get to closing, everybody's pretty comfortable with the situation and the financing options they have.
Robert Bertram back here at Stan Borgman Court. As we start quarter number 2, Polo with the basketball. Fulton leading by 9. Marcos unofficially in that first quarter, 4 out of 11 shooting from the floor. Steamers 8 for 15. Here's a 3 up and good by Jordan Reed. Makes it 20-14. Fulton. Jacob Voss with the basketball. Cross court, Owen Van Zuden, and we're going to get an illegal screen on the Steamers, and that'll go against Jace Bielenberg, I believe. It is. And that'll be his first personal. Braden Myers. D'Angelo Dodd in for the Steamers. Norman will come out, as will Owen Van Zuden. So Polo basketball down 6, 7:18 to play before halftime. Now the ball's tapped, stolen away. Steamers come up with it. Here's Bielenberg all the way to the glass and has his shot blocked out of bounds. Steamers will inbounds under their basket. Leading by 6, 7:08 to play, quarter number 2. Dodd, left corner for 3, up good, ring it in for D'Angelo Dodd. That's his 19th three-point basket of the season made. 23-14, Steamers by 9, 6:50 to play in the half. Stevenson with the ball on the right wing for the Marcos. Out it goes to Grobe. Right side, Mumford. Mumford with the ball, cut off at the free throw line, back to Stevenson right side. Stevenson puts the ball on the floor in the corner to Mumford. Now on the right wing to Reed. Swings it to Kavanaugh. To Stevenson. 3 on the way. It's up. Rattles in. JT Stevenson's third three-point basket. Makes it 23-17 Steamers. Landon Liu baseline for 2. Liu with 8. 25-17 Steamers. Polo with the ball. Reed Gives it off to Kavanaugh, back out front, Grove. On the near side, Mumford for three. It's rattled down and spun back out. And then we'll have Jacob Voss with a basket. He's fouled by Kavanaugh. That'll be his third. Jacob Voss gets the basket. He'll have a shot at a three-point play. Bielenberg comes out, replaced by Owen Van Zuden. So Jacob Voss, 64% free throw shooter on the season. Looks to convert a three-point play the old-fashioned way with this free throw. It's up, rattled out. Landon Liu with a big rebound in traffic and has the ball stripped and stolen away. In the lane, shot is up, no good by Eli Perez. Will head the other direction. 27-17 Steamers, matching their biggest lead of the ball game at 10. Here's Voss for three, off the mark. And the rebound comes off. Polo, shot for three, good by Jordan Reed, his second three of the ball game. And Polo's pulled within 7 at 27-20. Liu tries to answer with a three, and he does. Landon Liu with a deep three out of the left corner to push the lead back to 10 at 30-20. And it's just a 30-second timeout for the Steamers. We'll keep it right here. 5:10 to play before halftime. It's 30-20, Fulton by 10. Polo's biggest lead was 3 points. That was in the first quarter. Steamers right now matching their biggest lead at 10 points. And we've been tied just once here in the first half. So Landon Liu starting to warm up. Liu with an 11-point first half to lead the Steamers. Right about his season average right now. So Polo with a basketball. 5 minutes to play before halftime. It's a 10-point Fulton lead. And now the ball's stolen away. Dodd, coast to coast, and has his shot blocked out of bounds. Dodd come up with a steal, tried to take it to the glass, and had his shot rejected out of bounds. D'Angelo Dodd will come out, replaced by Bielenberg. 4:57 to play here in the second quarter. Steamers inbounds under their basket. Inside to Myers. He muscles it up and in. 5 for Braden Myers. 32-20, Steamers' biggest lead right now. At 12, Fulton on a 5-0 run. Reed with the ball on the near side. Out front, Perez, right side on the wing, Grobe to Stevenson. Stevenson with the ball, 4.5 to play. To Grobe. Grobe with it. Swings it off to Mumford. Mumford. Cut off free throw line, right side. Stevens driving the baseline, rather, was Perez. Now Stevenson with the ball, 4:15 to play in the half. Out to Reed. Near side, Perez, Mumford. Steamers by 12. Stevenson right side. Back to Grobe. Perez, near side, Mumford. And we're going to get a foul. Pushing foul on the Steamers. Jace Bielenberg picks up his second foul. Norman in for the Steamers. Voss comes out. Mumford. Grobe, near side, Stevenson. Stevenson with the ball. 3:50 to play in the half. Steamers by 12. Mumford, Grobe. Top of the key, Stevenson. Stevenson back to Grobe. He'll pop a three. It's up, no good, off the back of the iron. And the rebound to Fulton. Owen Van Zuden with the basketball, top of the key. Off to Jace Bielenberg. Bielenberg to Van Zuden. Owen gets a pick, pops it from 16, no good. Liu trying to get the rebound, called for the push. And for Landon Liu, his first personal. Ball possession to Polo. 3:25 to play in the half, 32-20 Fulton. Mercer Mumford with the basketball. Right side to Eli Perez. Here's Reed for three, this one way off the mark. And Fulton with the basketball, Braden Myers. Driving the baseline underneath to Voss, who puts it up and in off the glass. Jacob Voss on the assist from Braden Myers. 34-20, Steamers' biggest lead right now. It's a 7-0 run in counting for Fulton. Here's Perez, left side Reed, back to Grobe, to Perez, or rather Reed. Now here's Stevenson for three. It's up, no good, off the back of the iron. Rebound though, Perez had it, kicked it out to Grobe, who knocks in a three. Grobe gets the three. 34-23 Fulton. 2:28 to play in the half. Owen Van Zuden with the ball on the near side. Bounce pass to Myers, top of the key. Right side, Norman. Inside, Liu. Fires off the glass, no good. Rebound to Polo. Stevenson to Reed. Right side, Grove. Back to Reed. His left-handed three's good. Jordan Reed knocks in his third three. 34-26. Polo on a 6-0 run. After the Steamers opened up a 14-point lead. Liu with the ball, spins, nice strong move, got the roll. Landon Liu with the basket. 36-26. Steamer lead is back to 10. A minute 40 to play before halftime. Grobe for three, it's up, no good. Fulton with the basketball. Myers tries to get the shot off. He's going to be fouled. And Braden will have a couple free throws coming up. Foul whistled on Grobe. That'll be his first. Team foul number 2 in the quarter on Polo. Braden Myers shoots 2. Myers 42% on the season. Free throw good. Rattled in. Braden Myers with a 6-point first half. Doubled his season average here in the first half. Second one no good, popped out by Braden. And the rebound comes off to Polo. Steamers by 11. Minute 20 left in the half. Stevenson on the right wing, bounce pass to Perez. Right side, Reed. Now to Grobe. Stevenson right side, a minute 10 to play. Mumford, top of the key. Right side, Stevenson in the corner. Now to Perez. So they work the perimeter. Near-sided Grobe in the corner, Mumford. Back out to Stevenson. Stevenson with the ball, 54 seconds to play in the half. Off it goes to Perez, top of the key, Mumford. Right side, Grobe. Perez. Mumford. Cut off at the free throw line. Right side, Perez tries a three. It's up, rolled off the rim, no good. Rebound, Steamers. Owen Van Zuden has the ball. 33 seconds to play in the half. And the Steamer lead is 11. Let's see if they take the air out of the ball. Work for the final shot. Van Zuden. Runner, baseline, around and in. Owen Van Zuden gets it to drop in. 39-26 Steamers. 8 seconds, 7, 6. Perez driving, scoops it up, no good, too hard. Norman with a rebound. Here's a shot by Norman from half court, no good, and we've reached halftime here at Stan Borgman Court in this NUIC Southern Division matchup. Our score at the half, it's Fulton 39, Polo 26. 39-26, Fulton with the lead here at halftime. We'll step aside for this extended halftime timeout. When we come back, we'll recap the first half for you, take a look at the leading scorers, and get set for quarter number 3 of basketball action here from Stan Borgman Court. Again, our score at the half, Fulton 39, Polo 26. Back after this extended timeout.
From the moment I walk in the morning to the time I go home at night, I'm helping people, and they're doing things that made me nervous the first time and even the second time, and that is buying or financing a home. It makes me happy to be able to help them be more comfortable in that process, and that's generally the case. By the time we get to closing, everybody's pretty comfortable with the situation and the financing options they have.
We've got a saying around here that says we're just regular people helping regular people. And I think it's more than a saying. I think when you walk through the door, you realize that.
We believe in being good stewards of what has been entrusted to us, and that includes people trusting us to manage their money that they work their whole life to achieve, and that's their nest that they're going to retire on.
You're going to feel like you're part of a family. We're going to talk to you like a normal person. We're going to explain things, educate you, and just really welcome you in with open arms. It's a very simple phone call to make that could really change your future.
Walk in the morning to the time I go home at night, I'm helping people, and they're doing things that made me nervous the first time and even the second time, and that is buying or financing a home. It makes me happy to be able to help them be more comfortable in that process, and that's generally the case. By the time we get to closing, everybody's pretty comfortable with the situation and the financing options they have.
We've got a saying around here that says we're just regular people helping regular people. And I think it's more than a saying. I think when you walk through the door, you realize that.
We believe in being good stewards of what has been entrusted to us, and that includes people trusting us to manage their money that they work their whole life to achieve, and that's their nest that they're going to retire on.
You're going to feel like you're part of a family. We're going to talk to you like a normal person. We're going to explain things, educate you, and just really welcome you in with open arms. It's a very simple phone call to make that could really change your future.
From the moment I walk in the morning to the time I go home at night, I'm helping people, and they're doing things that made me nervous the first time and even the second time, and that is buying or financing a home. It makes me happy to be able to help them be more comfortable in that process, and that's generally.
Robert Bertram back here, Stan Borgman court at halftime. The Fulton Steamers leading the visiting Polo Marcos 39-26. Fulton led at the end of the first quarter 20-11, outscored the Marcos 19-15 in the second quarter to take the 13-point halftime lead. For the Steamers, Landon Liu leading the way with a 13-point first half, including a 3-point basket, 6 points apiece for Braden Myers and Owen Van Zuden. Myers also with a 3. 5 points for D'Angelo Dodd, including a 3. 5 points for Jace Bielenberg, including a 3-point basket. And 4 points for Jacob Voss. For Polo, 9-point first half for both J.T. Stevenson and Jordan Reed, as both players have hit 3 3-point baskets each for a 9-point first half. 3 points for Mercer Mumford, 3 points for Kaysen Grobe on a 3-point basket, and 2 points for Eli Perez. Unofficially in that first half for the Polo Marcos, they are 9 out of 24 shooting from the floor, 37%. They've hit their only free throw attempt, and they have 5 turnovers in the first half. For the Fulton Steamers, they are 16 out of 28 shooting from the floor, 57%. 3 out of 5 from the free throw line, 60%, and Fulton with 3 turnovers in the first half. So again, our score here at the half, Fulton 39, Polo 26. Don't forget, coming up next Saturday, January 24th, it will be the annual Eric Ottens Shootout. If you're a basketball junkie, this is the place to be next Saturday, 9 in the morning till 9 at night. You get to watch 8 very competitive high school basketball games here during the Eric Ottens Shootout. $5 will get you in for all the games all day. So if you have nothing on your agenda next Saturday, this is the place to be for the Eric Ottens Shootout. 8 games beginning at 9 o'clock in the morning. It'll be West Carroll taking on Calamus Wheatland from Iowa. 10:30 features East Dubuque against Abington Avon. At noon, it'll be Freeport going up against Riverdale. 1:30 game features Lena Winslow against Marmion Academy. At 3 o'clock, Northridge Prep will battle Pecatonica. At 4:30, it'll be Muscatine out of Iowa taking on East Peoria. The 6 o'clock game will feature Moline taking on Rockford Auburn. And in the final game of the 2026 Eric Otten Shootout next Saturday, January 24th, it'll be the Fulton Steamers taking on Byron. And again, $5 admission, and you get to watch all games the entire day, just $5. So here we go, set for quarter number 3 of basketball action here from Stan Borgman Court. And it will be Fulton basketball as we get the quarter underway. Owen Van Zuden with the basketball for the Steamers. Bounce pass to Braden Myers, hands it back to Van Zuden. Down low to Voss on the baseline, kicks it out on the wing to Myers. Myers drives back to Voss, left corner. Jacob with the ball, back to Owen Van Zuden now. Van Zuden drives the paint, floats the runner up, no good, too strong. Rebound weak side to Myers. So Steamers will reset. Dodd driving the lane. Nothing there, kicks it out to Braden Myers, they'll reset. Van Zuden on the right side, 7:24 to play in the quarter. Ball kicked out of bounds by Stevenson. Steamers will inbounds, far side of the floor. In their offensive zone, 7:21 to play here in the third quarter, and Fulton leading by 13. Braden Myers to trigger the ball in. Into the corner to Jacob Voss. Voss with the ball, driving to the hole, scoops it up, no good, gets his own rebound, kicks it out on the wing to D'Angelo Dodd. To Van Zuden. Owen in the lane, floats it up, no good, leaves it short. And we're going to get a foul on the Steamers. And I believe it's going to be D'Angelo Dodd picking up his third personal foul. And it's ball possession, Polo, length of the floor to go. And the Marcos down 13. Mumford with the basketball. Still dribbling, picks it up. Top of the key, Stevenson for 3, got it. JT Stevenson knocks in his 4th three-point basket. Here's a shot up and good by Voss. 41-29, Jacob Voss gets the basket for the Steamers. 6:40 to play here in the third quarter. Polo will inbounds in front of their bench. Down 12 here in the third quarter. Again, the Marcos come in having won 3 of their last 5. Steamers come in having lost 3 of their last 5. This is the first of 2 regular season meetings between Fulton and Polo. Here is a shot by Mumford up and in. Mercer Mumford with a basket. He has 5. And the lead down to 10 for the Steamers at 41-31. And then we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Perez. That'll be his first. And we'll send D'Angelo Dodd to the line, shooting 2 for Fulton. Dodd with a 5-point first half. Free throws up, no good. He's 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. He'll have 1 more coming here. Again, just a 41% free throw shooter on the season, just a freshman. D'Angelo Dodd. Second one in the air, this one is good. Dodd hits 1 out of 2. 42-31 Steamers. 6:11 to play here in the third quarter. Mumford goes right through the hands of Kavanaugh out of bounds. And the turnover gives it back to Fulton. Steamers with a basketball looking to build on an 11-point lead. 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Landon Liu with the ball. Left side, D'Angelo Dodd for 3. It's up, rattled out. Rebound cleared by Polo. Stevenson gives it off to Perez. Left side, Mumford in the corner to Reed. To Stevenson, top of the key. Gives it off to Perez, right side, Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh, top of the key, Stevenson. Stevenson with the ball. Marcos have hit 8 3-point baskets they've made. Shot for 3, this time by Reed, no good. And we'll head the other direction. Myers all the way to the glass. Strong move by the senior Braden Myers. Muscles it up and in. He has 8. Makes it 44-31 Steamers. And then we're going to get a foul on Braden Myers as he'll pick up number 2. Ball will be out of bounds to Polo under their basket. 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter and a 13-point lead. D'Angelo Dodd will come out, replaced by Jace Bielenberg. 44-31 Steamers. Polo with the basketball. Kavanaugh underneath Mumford. Mumford is going to be fouled, and we'll have 2 free throws coming. Foul on Jacob Voss, his first. And 2 free throws coming up for Mercer Mumford, the junior. He's 1 for 1 tonight from the free throw line. Has 5 points. First one up and good, nothing but net. And he'll have 1 more coming here. As Mumford hits the first of 2 for the Marcos. Second free throw is up, short off the front of the rim. Landon Liu with a rebound. 44-32. Steamers. 4:49 to play here in the third quarter. Owen Van Zuden with the ball out to Jacob Voss, to Myers in the paint. Floats it up, short off the front of the rim. And the rebound to Polo. They're off and running. Stevenson around the horn. Mumford open for 3. It's up, no good, off the back of the iron. And Fulton with the basketball. Owen Van Zuden, near side Bielenberg in the corner. Voss for 3, got it. What ball movement by the Steamers, and Voss finishes it off with a 3. 47-32 Steamers. Matching their biggest lead of the ball game right now. So we're just about halfway through quarter number 3. Here's a deep 3, up and short by Stevenson. Barely hit the front of the rim. And then Landon Liu trying to save the ball. He said he stepped on the end line. And it will be Polo with the basketball under their basket. The Steamers up 15. Kavanaugh, top of the key, Perez. Stevenson. Stevenson from 16, leaves it short off the front of the rim. Fulton with a rebound. Van Zuden, near side, Bielenberg. Off it goes, Myers for 3. In and out. Liu had the rebound. Van Zuden tracks down the loose ball. Steamers will reset. Myers with the ball. Gives it to Bielenberg right side. 3.5 to go. To Myers on the baseline. Inside to Liu. Liu, triple team, left-handed shot short. Rebound taken out of there by Polo. 3:20 to play here in the third quarter. Reed gives it to Kavanaugh, back out, Mumford for 3. This one is up, no good. And the ball out of bounds to Polo. Reed comes out for the Marcos, replaced by Grobe. Myers and Van Zuden come out for the Steamers. Norman and D'Angelo Dodd back in. Mumford off to Perez. Perez cut off at the free throw line. Back out front, Kavanaugh now to Stevenson. 3 minutes to play, third quarter. Steamers by 15. Mumford driving, kicks it off now. Back out front, Grobe to Stevenson. Stevenson driving the paint, cut off there, back to Grobe. Good defense by the Steamers. Stevenson on the near side, off to Perez, to Mumford, now to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh to Grobe in the left corner. Grobe with the ball to Perez, near side to Mumford. Stevenson gets poked in the eye by Bielenberg. And for Jace Bielenberg, that'll be his third. And it will be Polo basketball. They'll inbounds in front of their bench. 2:26 to play here in the third quarter. And the Steamers leading by 15. Mercer Mumford with the ball. Junior has it, drives, and he's going to be held and fouled. And that's going to be D'Angelo Dodd picking up foul number 4. Owen Van Zuden in for the Steamers, as Dodd has to have a seat on the bench. Picking up his 4th personal foul. That's team foul number 5 in the quarter. So Polo shooting free throws. Mercer Mumford, free throw no good. He'll have one more coming. Mumford 2 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Misses the first of 2. Second one is up. This one is good. Mumford with 7. 47-33 Steamers. Shot for 3 by Norman. Bounces twice, no good. Lou with a big rebound to keep it alive. Off to Tate Norman, now to Owen Van Zuden. Right side to Jace Bielenberg. Baseline, Landon Lou. He'll pop a 3. It's up, no good. Off the iron, rebound Polo, and we're going to get a blocking foul on Jace Bielenberg. Bielenberg tries to draw the charge, instead picks up foul number 4. Myers back in. Bielenberg will come out. Well, Bielenberg can't come out yet. 2 free throws coming up for J.T. Stevenson. He shoots 2. First one is good. Now Myers will come in. Bielenberg will have a seat on the bench, joining teammate D'Angelo Dodd, each with 4 fouls apiece. So Stevenson hits the first of 2 free throws. He has 13 points tonight for the Marcos. Second one no good. Landon Lou with a rebound. 47-34 Steamers. Braden Myers with the ball. 1:40 left here in the third quarter. Owen Van Zuden has it. Looks to head coach R.J. Coffey. See what he wants to run. Right side, Myers on the wing. They're giving him the shot. He'll take it. It's up, no good. Rebound tracked down by a hustling Owen Van Zuden. Van Zuden left side for 3's up, no good. And we'll head the other direction. Polo with the ball. Stevenson right side. Back to Grobe. 1:13 to play third quarter. Mumford off to Stevenson. Stevenson tries to get it down low to Kavanaugh, and it is out of bounds to Polo. Steamers touched it last. Marcos will inbounds under their basket. 1:04 left here in the third quarter. And Fulton leading 47-34. Again, the first of 2 regular season meetings in the NUIC South for these 2 schools. Here's Kavanaugh for 3. It's up, no good. Van Zuden with a rebound. Here come the Steamers with the ball. 48 seconds to play in the quarter. Owen Van Zuden. Right side. Van Zuden with the ball. Swings it off to Jacob Voss. 38 seconds to play. Here in the third quarter, the Steamer lead is 13. Voss driving the baseline. Nothing there. Kicks it underneath to a wide open Braden Myers. Missed the shot. Voss gets a big rebound in traffic, and he's going to be fouled. Foul going to be whistled on Grobe of the Marcos, his second. Jacob Voss shoots 2. Voss 0 of 1 from the line tonight. Has 9 points. Nope, he's not shooting. Non-shooting foul. So the Steamers have the ball in the possession. Van Zuden to Voss. 18 seconds to play in the quarter. Now I think they're going to work for that final shot. Leading by 13. Owen Van Zuden. He's tripped up. Gives it off to Tate Norman to Van Zuden. 5, 4, 3, 2. Owen, runner up, no good. Gets his own rebound, floats it up, no good again. Off the front of the iron, and that is the quarter. So after 3, our score, Fulton 47. Polo 34. We'll come back with a fourth quarter from Stan Borgman Court following this timeout.
We've got a saying around here that says we're just regular people helping regular people. And I think it's more than a saying. I think when you walk through the door, you realize that.
We believe in being good stewards of what has been entrusted to us, and that includes people trusting us to manage their money that they work their whole life to achieve, and that's their nest that they're going to retire on.
You're going to feel like you're part of a family. We're going to talk to you like a normal person. We're going to explain things, educate you, and just really welcome you in with open arms. It's a very simple phone call to make that could really change your future.
Robert Bertram back here at Stan Borgman Court. Each team scoring 8 points in the third quarter. And it's Fulton leading 47-34 over Polo. As we start the fourth quarter, the Marcos with a basketball. Mumford near side to Reed, out to Stevenson, back to Mumford, now to Grobe. Kavanaugh picks up the dribble, off to Stevenson. Stevenson for a deep 3, it's short. Rebound Steamers, Braden Myers near side. Top of the key to Owen Van Zuden. Tell you what, they're not respecting Braden Myers, and at times he's left wide open. Nice pass into Jacob Voss as the senior takes it strong to the glass. Banks it up and in, draws the foul, and he'll have a shot at a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Foul on Jordan Reed, that is his first. And Jacob Voss looks to convert a three-point play with the free throw. 7:24 to play in the ball game. Free throw, Jacob Voss is good. Voss with 12, makes it 50-34 Steamers. Right now, their biggest lead of the ball game. 7:14 to go. Mumford for the Marcos. Back it goes. Perez, Grobe, Kavanaugh, off to Stevenson. Back out it goes to Mumford. Near side to Grobe. Stevenson between the circles. Near side to Mumford. Mumford with the ball, back to Kavanaugh. Now to Perez. Perez to Kavanaugh, up and in. Kavanaugh gets his first basket, 50-36. Fulton, 6:36 to play. Landon Liu, top of the key. Liu goes to work, scoops a shot up, no good, just rolled off the rim. And we'll head the other direction. Landon yet to score here in the second half. Had a 13-point first half. Grobe, left corner. Baseline Perez, back to Kavanaugh, near side to Mumford. 6:13 to go. Mumford cut off of the lane, back around the horn they work it. Kavanaugh left corner for 3, got it. Corbin Kavanaugh knocks in a 3, he has 5, 50-39. It's the big guy shows distance. 5:54 to play here in the ball game. 50-39 Steamers. Pass for Owen Van Zuden out of his reach. Turnover gives it back to Polo. D'Angelo Dodd in the game. Tate Norman comes out for the Steamers. Polo with a basketball. chance to chip away at the Steamer lead. At one time was at 16 at 50-34, but since then it's a 5-0 run and counting by the Marcos. Mumford in the corner to Grobe, out to Stevenson. Stevenson with the ball for Grobe, and they throw it away. So the Marcos will turn it over. Fulton basketball, 5.5 to go. And we're going to get a timeout, I believe, Fulton. We'll double check here. And it is a full timeout. So we'll take one as well. 5:30 to go. Steamers by 11. Back with more action from Stan Borgman Court after this timeout.
I'm happy to be able to help them be more comfortable in that process. And that's generally the case. By the time we get to closing, everybody's pretty comfortable with the situation and the financing options they have.
Robert Bertram back here at Stan Borgman Court following the timeout. Our next telecast coming up on Monday, January 19th. It'll be the Fulton Steamer girls playing host to Polo. And that will be our next telecast. Hope you can join us on Monday, January 19th. The Steamer girls off to a 14-6 start. Here's Braden Myers open for the shot, leaves it short. And the rebound to Polo. Here come the Marcos with the ball, 5 minutes to play, and they're down 11. Mumford driving the lane, floats the shot up, no good. Landon Liu with a big rebound. Underneath, Voss from Myers, count the basket. Jacob Voss. 52-39. Steamers. 4:38 to go. Mumford takes it strong to the glass. And the junior's going to be fouled, and we'll have a couple free throws coming up. Jacob Voss picks up foul number 2. Mercer Mumford at the line shooting 2. Mumford 3 for 5 from the free throw line. Has 7 points tonight for the Marcos. First one up, no good, off the right side of the rim. They'll have one more free throw coming. Myers will come out for a breather for the Steamers, replaced by Jace Bielenberg. Bielenberg and D'Angelo Dodd both on the floor for the Steamers, but keep in mind, each player with 4 personal fouls. Second free throw by Mumford is good, as Mumford hits 1 out of 2, makes it 52-40. Steamers, timeout. Polo, it's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. 4:36 to go. Steamers by 12. We'll come back with more action from Fulton High School after this timeout.
From the moment I walk in the morning to the time I go home at night, I'm helping people. And they're doing things that made me nervous the first time and even the second time, and that is buying or financing a home. It makes me happy to be able to help them be more comfortable in that process. And that's generally the case. By the time we get to closing, everybody's pretty comfortable with the situation and the financing options they have.
All right, welcome back to NUIC Southern Division basketball tonight. Fulton in Polo, the first of 2 regular season meetings. Following the Polo timeout, Fulton basketball. 4.5 to go. Steamers by 12. Owen Van Zuten down to Lou. Out it goes to Bielenberg, a deep 3. No good, off the back of the iron. Rebound, Polo. Here come the Marcos with the basketball. Perez, Cavanaugh, Mumford. Mumford with the ball. He's going to drive the lane, try to get a shot off. He's held on the way to the basket. That's on Jacob Voss, his third. Second team foul in the quarter. So the ball inbounds to Cavanaugh out front. To Stevenson for 3. It's up, no good. Rebound, Fulton. Van Zuten with the ball, near side to Bielenberg. To Dodd, left corner. Down to Landon Liu. Liu to the basket, strong, lays it up. No, too strong, popped out. Liu gets his own rebound. Kicks it out on the wing to Owen Van Zuten. Now to Bielenberg, Voss. D'Angelo Dodd. Dodd with the ball, driving underneath, gets a reverse layup to go. D'Angelo Dodd with a basket. He has 8. 54-40 Steamers. 3.5 to go. Stevenson with the ball. Cut off at the elbow to Mumford. Mumford drives the lane. Gets his own rebound. Scooped it up and in. Mercer Mumford gets it to go down. 54-42. And a 30-second timeout called for by Polo. We'll keep it right here. So the Marcos get the basket and use the timeout. Just a 30-second timeout. If you're just joining us, Fulton won the JV game over Polo 46-28. And here in the Varsity contest, the Steamers up 54-42 with 3:17 to play. Now, Fulton boys will be back in action tomorrow. They'll be taking part in the Brick House shootout at Wharton Fieldhouse in Moline, as it will be the Steamers taking on Riverdale. Here's a shot for 3 by Owen Van Zuten. No good, off the mark. Polo with a basketball. 3 minutes to go. Perez to Mumford. Left side, Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh drives to the basket, floats it up and in. Corbin Cavanaugh with 7. 54-44. Polo's cut the lead to 10. And then D'Angelo Dodd is going to be fouled, attempting the shot. Foul on Grobe. That'll be his third. And D'Angelo Dodd shooting 2 free throws for the Steamers. Dodd 3 out of 4 from the line tonight, has 8 points. First one is up, hits the front of the rim, rolls up and over. Dodd will have 1 more free throw coming here. Myers back in for the Steamers. Bielenberg's out. 2:41 to go. Steamer lead 11. D'Angelo Dodd's second free throw after hitting the first is in the air and good. So D'Angelo Dodd hits 2 free throws, has 10 points. 56-44 Steamers. 2.5 to go. Perez to Stevenson. Stevenson left corner. Off to Grobe. Grobe with the ball. Back to Stevenson. Near side Mumford. In the corner Perez. Perez to Cavanaugh. Back to Stevenson. Stevenson to Grobe. To Perez. Left side Mumford. Mumford drives the lane. Scoops it up and in. Nice move by the junior Mumford. 56-46. Steamers, 2 minutes to go. 2-minute warning. Fulton by 10. And the basketball. Landon Liu underneath to Braden Myers. Out to D'Angelo Dodd for 3. Got it. Nice ball movement by the Steamers. Dodd knocks in the three, 59-46. Fulton. A minute 38 to go. Polo with the ball. Perez driving to the basket, floats it up too hard off the glass. And the rebound comes off to Fulton, and now the Steamers turn it over. Polo with the ball. Perez. Left side to Grobe. Grobe gonna drive to the basket, gets the shot up, won't go down, and they're gonna call an offensive foul on Kason Grobe. That'll be his fourth. And it will be Fulton basketball. A minute 18 to go, and the Steamers up 13. Ball inbounds to D'Angelo Dodd. Dodd gonna bring it up the floor, and he's fouled from behind. Reaching around is Eli Perez. The junior picks up his second foul. And that will be their fourth team foul in the quarter. So the next foul by Polo will put the Steamers in the bonus. Bielenberg back in for the Steamers. Myers comes out. Dodd to trigger the ball in to Van Zuden. A minute 13 to go, and Owen's going to be fouled by Stevenson. That'll be his first, team foul number 5. Saw the Steamers to shoot free throws, and it will be the junior Owen Van Zuden. Owen at a 6-point first half. He is yet to score here in the second half. Let's see if he can put an end to that. First one is up, it's good. Myers back in for the Steamers. Bielenberg comes out. So Owen Van Zuden hits the first of 2 free throws. He'll have one more coming here with 1:11 to play, and this one no good. Rebound though, Landon Liu, and he floats it up and in. (62-46) Steamers. Now the ball's stolen away. Here's D'Angelo Dodd getting it and laying it home. On the Marcos turnover. 64-46 Steamers, their biggest lead of the ball game, 43 seconds to go. And we're going to get a foul as Mumford tries to make a move to the basket. Draws the foul. That is on Jacob Voss, his fourth. Just the third team foul on the Steamers in the quarter. So Polo will inbounds. Out front, 38 seconds to go. Perez to Stevenson. Stevenson to Mumford. Mumford from 15, floats it up, no good. Too hard off the back of the iron. Steamer basketball, 27 seconds to play. Myers with the ball on the near side. 20 seconds to go. Braden Myers with the basketball, off to Landon Liu. Liu has it. It's R.J. Coffey and Landon Liu talking as Liu just holds the basketball and jokes around with Mumford. You like to see that. Mercer Mumford and Landon Liu talking a little smack back and forth with smiles on their face, and time runs out and this one is over. That is a winner here from Stan Borgman Court as the Fulton Steamers, in the first of 2 regular season meetings with the Polo Marcos, get the victory here tonight on the home court. Final score tonight, Fulton 64 and Polo 46. 64-46, the Steamers get the victory over Polo. We're going to step aside for this extended timeout, and when we come back, we'll recap the game for you, take a look at the leading scorers, and we'll have a chat with head coach R.J. Coffey of the victorious Fulton Steamers. All of that's coming up next after this extended timeout. Extended timeout. Do we end it? No. Don't. No, you don't end it. just go to do your commercial or whatever.
We've got a saying around here that says we're just regular people helping regular people. And I think it's more than a saying. I think when you walk through the door, you realize that.
We believe in being good stewards of what has been entrusted to us, and that includes people trusting us to manage their money that they work their whole life to achieve, and that's their nest that they're going to retire on.
You're going to feel like you're part of a family. We're going to talk to you like a normal person. We're going to explain things, educate you, and just really welcome you in with open arms. It's a very simple phone call to make that could really change your future.
From the moment I walk in the morning to the time I go home at night, I'm helping people, and they're doing things that made me nervous the first time and even the second time, and that is buying or financing a home. It makes me happy to be able to help them be more comfortable in that process, and that's generally the case. By the time we get to closing, everybody's pretty comfortable with the situation and the financing options they have.
We've got a saying around here that says we're just regular people helping regular people. And I think it's more than a saying. I think when you walk through the door, you realize that.
We believe in being good stewards of what has been entrusted to us, and that includes people trusting us to manage their money that they work their whole life to achieve, and that's their nest that they're going to retire on.
You're going to feel like you're part of a family. We're going to talk to you like a normal person. We're going to explain things, educate you, and just really welcome you in with open arms. It's a very simple phone call to make that could really change your future.
Robert Bertram back here at Stan Borgman Court, where the Fulton Steamers have defeated the Polo Marcos by the final score of 64-46. Fulton raced out to a 20-11 lead at the quarter break, outscored the Marcos 19-15 in the second quarter to lead 39-26 at the half. Each team would score 8 points in the third quarter. After 3, it was Fulton 47, Polo 34, and then in the fourth quarter, Steamers outscored the Marcos 17-12 as they go on to take the victory tonight by the final score of 64-46. With the win, the Steamers improve to 2-2 in Southern Division play, the Northwest Upstate Illini Conference, 7-11 on the season. Polo with the loss drops to 2-2 in conference play, 8-8 on the season. 3 of 5 starters, double digits tonight for the Steamers, 15 apiece for both D'Angelo Dodd and Landon Liu, 14 points for Jacob Voss, 8 points for Braden Myers, and 7 points for Owen Van Zuden. For Polo, 2 players in double figures. Leading the way was senior J.T. Stevenson. He had 13 points, including 4 3-point baskets, all, 3 of those 4 in the first half. 12 points for Mercer Mumford, 9 of his 12 coming in the second half. 9 points for Jordan Reed on 3 3-point baskets. 7 points for Corbin Kavanaugh, 3 points for Kaysen Grobe, and 2 points for Eli Perez. So the Steamers make it a sweep of the 2 games tonight. They win the JV game over Polo 46-28, and they also take the varsity contest 64-46, as this is the Steamers' 10th win in their last 11 games with Polo. The last Steamer loss to the Marcos was back on February 8th of 2023 when the Marcos knocked off the Steamers in Polo 38-36. So the Steamers get victory number 7 on the season tonight and make it a 2-game sweep of conference games this week. They beat Amboy 63-37 and get the victory here tonight over Polo by the final score of 64-46. Joining us, head coach R.J. Coffey. Congratulations, coach. A good win over a very competitive Polo team.
Yeah, no, I thought our guys were great tonight. Loved our effort on both ends of the floor. I thought we defended it at a high level. I thought offensively we were probably offensively the best we've been all year because, we weren't one-dimensional. We weren't
No.
two-dimensional. We knocked some shots down from the perimeter. We got the ball inside the lane and Lou. We were doing a nice job of cutting, sharing the basketball. I thought we shared it perfectly. And then, we were getting offensive rebounds, so we were kind of hitting them from all angles, which, if you can put that together offensively, usually you're going to have a pretty successful night.
Yeah, you did. 3 of 5 starters, double figures tonight, 15 apiece for Landon Liu, D'Angelo Dodd, 14 for Voss, and then Braden Myers. They were leaving him open for the shots, and he knocked them down, finished with 8 points.
Yeah, Landon's had a couple big games against Polo over the years, and he had another one today because I tell you what, he had to have 10 boards because he was all over.
Oh
the
yeah,
glass.
he was all over.
And then they made the decision where they were gonna put a guard on him and then double with the big, which left Myers open. And I thought Myers did a nice job. He didn't panic. He didn't kind of look at it like, well, hey, what are you doing? He just stepped up, hit a 3 early, and then got to the paint a couple times. And no, I thought Myers did a really nice job and played as he usually does, a very smart ball game.
It was a very, very good team win here tonight. You like to see that kind of scoring, but again, defensively as well, to hold them down to 20 points in the entire second half.
We made some major changes defensively. I mean, schematically, philosophy-wise, we kind of scrapped some of the stuff we'd been working on in the first half, and thus far I've been very happy with what I've seen. I think it's a better fit for our group. It's just one of those things, where we had hoped to do a few things and they just never clicked. So we had to make some adjustments, and these guys have handled it well, and I think it's been, since Christmas it's been better.
Definitely has. Back-to-back wins. You won at Amboy, and now you defeat the Marcos here on the home floor. 2 big wins, of course, both in conference play. That's what you want. And now you turn around and you got a couple big games coming up down at Wharton Fieldhouse.
Yeah, great opportunity to go down and play, in a really cool Martin Luther King shootout at Moline. It's always cool when you get to go to Wharton, let alone play on it. So, I hope our guys are excited about that. I know I am. And we get 2 tough ones.
You do.
Now, the good news is we played Riverdale before, and while obviously it wasn't a result we wanted, remember we were up 16-2 in the first quarter. We just kind of fell apart. We have all the ability to get the job done there. We just got to make sure we do what we've been doing, which is playing more consistent. We can't turn the ball over a lot. I thought we did a really nice job of that tonight, keeping the ball safe. And just continue to do what we've been doing here in the last couple weeks. Nothing's going to be easy. Riverdale's a good squad. They're going to pressure you. They're really going to come after you. So we got to be ready for that, and then be able to handle it. Yeah,
the important thing is those aren't 2 conference games, so you're sitting good in the conference right now at 2-2, and you have some big conference games that'll be coming up as well. And also coming up next Saturday is the Eric Otten Shootout, and I was talking about that at halftime and telling people it's going to be a great day of basketball. 8 great games, always bring out some great caliber teams, and just an outstanding shootout every year.
Yeah, this year we've got a great field. We've got a good mix of some big schools, small schools. I think we've got some really cool matchups. So we're excited about it. It's Coach Parsons and kind of the group that's that put it together. We spend a lot of time and effort, trying to pinpoint kind of some teams that are on our radar, who we'd like, and then obviously they got to match up with it. But we're very happy with the field we put together. I think it's going to be a great day.
All right. Well, congratulations on the win, Coach. Best of luck down at Wharton Fieldhouse, and we'll see you next week.
All right, sounds good, Robert. Thanks for.
All right, that's head coach R.J. Coffey of the victorious Fulton Steamers. They get the victory tonight over Polo, 64-46. They also win the JV game over the Marcos, 46-28. And that's going to do it for our telecast tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to the guys behind the scenes for their great engineering work this evening. Again, the final here tonight, Fulton, a winner over Polo, 64-46. Our next telecast coming up on Monday night, January 19th. It'll be the Steamer girls playing host to Polo, and we'll have that one for you right here. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, and until Monday night, Robert Bertram saying so long from Fulton High School and Stan Borg.